Welcome to yet another exciting episode of your favorite wedding show, Trourok and Roll. Of course, we have an exciting lineup for you. We have good interviews, we have tips and tricks and what you can do when you're planning for your special day. Let's get right into it with our interview segment.
We are so excited to be kickstarting your morning with entertainment. Everything was happening during this past weekend.
Yes.
Exciting news.
Wow, no, she was killing it already.
In my opinion, I don't see anything wrong with him serving the full term.
As well as keeping you informed on the issues that you need to know happening in and around our country.
I'm here with Nestor, a florist here at this wonderful flower shop called Flower Love. And we're gonna go into everything, flowers, what you should pick, what arrangements you can have, and so much more when it comes to your wedding day. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I mean, it is, stepping in here feels like I'm stepping into love. And I think that's what you guys are selling here. You're selling love, and that's
Peace.
what we want. Yes, peace. Could you tell us, when brides come in here, how do you advise them in terms of choosing the type of flowers that they would have for their wedding day? What kind of flowers they should go for, and what they should consider? Should they consider their personality, the theme, her dress, and so forth? Let's go through that whole process.
Yeah, obviously the bride when they come there, sometimes they are coming with their own mind. Sometimes they come with, they don't have any idea how to do flower. But the simple thing you can do is about to look what they want. Sometimes they want roses, but they don't know what flower must go with the roses. You can also tell them, okay, if you want red roses, you can go with like this kind of flower. You can put them together like roses. Keep them red, something simple, not that too much, not too colorful, because your theme is red. But normally, you are taking white roses. They like white roses and the white flower.
I've seen a couple of those, and they look very beautiful, guys.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
of course, each to their own, what you would want for your special day. Currently, what trends are in the market in terms of weddings? What are people opting for? What's the cool styles that people are going for when it comes to flowers?
Let me tell you, like on Monday, you can see gentlemen coming buying flower to say, I'm sorry, maybe they are. Yeah, and also can do for birthday, and so it's something for every occasion you can offer for them. Birthday, sympathy, and maybe baby shower and the bride shower can do them for flowers as well.
Oh, I see. Now, when it comes to weddings, do people have like a particular theme that they usually go for, or a particular type of flowers that they usually like, or flower arrangement styles? I mean, I really don't know much about flowers. I'm a bit embarrassed.
Yeah, no,
so are there particular trends that people just go for, especially when it comes to weddings?
Yeah, normally they go for white and green.
White and green.
And
Green.
Yes, something white and green and touch of maybe pink. But normally they like white and green, not that colorful thing. Yeah. Some people they don't know what flower. Let me say your wedding theme is green.
Yeah.
You cannot put red there. Maybe you can just go for the red and white and green.
I see. So somebody's son still has to put a ring on this, and But hypothetically, let's pretend I am a bride, and I come in this shop, and I need help in making my special day even more special. How would you help someone like that?
Yeah, normally it's good to come with your some ideas, so that maybe you can guide you according to your idea. Okay, let me say you want flower. Normally, you don't need to spend a lot on flowers. You can go with something simple. As long as you have flowers, something simple, but make your day special. Those things you can also consider it. Or maybe you can also maybe say, according to your table, if you have like, let me say you have a round table, your flower must look more round. Not that round, maybe something. Flower must also talking like, here's a napkin, you can see napkin, you can see flower as well. Those things. If your table is a rectangle, you can just maybe take small vases, then you can put single flower there. To look more.
So I must come with the plan.
Yeah, like
I
a plan.
actually just not. I just want flowers for my wedding.
Yeah.
Okay, and that makes more sense actually. And on that note, I think also I should also come with the budget as well.
Yes.
How do you guys factor in the bride's budget, and also what you can accommodate within that? How does that work with you guys?
Okay, let me say your budget's like 1,000. You want a bride bouquet, you want a bridesmaid, and the flower for the girl. Okay, I can tell you, okay, for the bridesmaid, you can spend like $20. For your flower, you must spend a lot because it's your flower and it's your days. You do have something bigger, but for the bridesmaid, you can just put something simple.
Yes,
Not that much, yeah.
because the attention would be on the bride's bouquet
Yes,
than anything else.
Yes.
So that's a good tip actually
Yes,
for you guys out there. I will definitely be incorporating that in my wedding one fine day.
Okay.
Any other advice that you would give to, brides that are coming in here? They're confused. I don't actually know anything about weddings. And imagine if I had to wake up the next day and somebody proposed to me and now I'm getting married. So how would you advise someone like that?
With almost wedding time is something bride are stressful sometimes. But what you need to consider to plan well. Don't just come here that you need sunflower. You must make sure that, okay, let me say we have this connection. People they have a different, like connection is something is for sympathy, process is for the peace and love. You can consider those things when you come and say, okay, I want something simple for my bride, like roses, like I said. Then you can guide you that, okay, if you want roses, you can go take penigam, take red folia, or maybe other flowers you can make on the bride flowers.
Okay, back to the bride's bouquet. Because now I feel like there's just a world of flowers that I don't know about when it comes to weddings. Choosing a bride bouquet, I know we talked about just the flower arrangements and just, considering the budget and everything else. Speaking of the bride's bouquet, what should I consider when I'm picking one?
Okay, some people they are fat. You are skinny.
Yeah.
And remember, you have to hold the bride bouquet the whole days. If you put like the biggest bride bouquet, it will be heavy that day and you become tired. I think what you can do, don't consider many things. Just have something simple like baby brief. Then it will help you also to everybody to see the flowers. Okay. And I think don't budget a lot when it comes to the flower because flowers are already talking. Flowers are already talking.
Less is more, guys. Less is more. Thank you for that. Yes.
Yes, yeah. Flowers are always talking. If you carry flower, you carry something live. Then you have to make sure that everybody see your flowers. And you don't make it more colorful. Because let me say you put on purple makeup, then the flower is white. That doesn't make sense. Just make something simple.
Yes.
Transparent to everybody.
I love that. I love that. Well, thank you so much. And it's good to know that you exist.
Yes.
So luckily when that day comes, I know somebody who can assist me, especially when it comes to the flower arrangement. Thank you so much, Nesta.
Welcome. Yeah.
I'm standing here with the gorgeous woman behind this beautiful, beautiful flower shop, Flower Love, and she's going to be telling us what your experience is gonna be like when you step into this beautiful, beautiful space. How are you?
I'm good, Lenora. How are you?
I'm great. I'm really, really fantastic being here. I mean, it's beautiful looking at beautiful flowers. Like I said, walking in here feels like, you know, you're stepping into love. And the name is Flower Love.
That's the idea. I hope it's.
Yes, it's
putting
coming
out there,
across.
so-
It is coming across.
So it does feel. People do often ask us if we are always happy working with flowers. So it's not always easy though. It's like a normal business, but I guess to have that feeling of love, it does create that.
I love that. I love that.
Love working with flowers.
Yes, speaking of Flower Love, could you talk about the establishment, how it was established, your journey that brought you to here to this day, and also just what you guys offer in terms of maybe some specialties that you guys have, maybe the certain flowers that you offer, and
Alright.
so forth. I actually don't know much about flowers. You guys need to teach me more.
So Flower Love was, I'm not sure exactly what year it was started, but my mom actually bought this shop, the business from someone else who had it for many years. So she bought this shop in 2016, so that was in my matric year. So after I was doing something else after school, and then she needed someone, like we had two shops, and then we closed one shop, we opened two shops again, and then opened one shop again. So there was the last few years, there was a lot of opening shops, closing shops, and creating the business that we wanted. So eventually she needed me to be more involved, and that's how it started. That's how I'm here now, and I never knew that I could also be creative, but I am, and I really enjoy it.
And
so.
I saw you behind the scenes, girl. Like,
Yes, so
and I was just like, wow, she's on top of it.
Yeah,
and
so it's
she
a
has
lot
like a
of
good eye for
admin.
it. Yeah.
A lot of admin going into it, especially now with Valentine's. There's a lot of website orders, online orders, emails, account orders. So it's a lot of admin work, but when I have the time, I do love working with flowers.
No, I saw you behind there, and I was just like, oh wow, that is so beautiful. I mean,
Yes, I do love it.
yes, that is one of my future dreams. You know, just have a flower shop.
Yes, I
Yeah.
believe that's everybody's dream. It's a privilege to be able to do this and to work every day with flowers. To basically make people happy, because at the end of the day, that's really what you do. With all the occasions there is, from birthday to sympathy, engagements,
Weddings.
whatever there
And
is.
so forth.
It's
Now-
very important, and it's so privileged. It does feel like a blessing to work with it and to put it out there, making people happy.
I do like that because people can sense the frequency of a place. You know, we walk in here and then we can sense the intention behind it. We can sense that somebody actually put in effort and time. It's not just a commercial something. There is a lot of care and attention to detail that comes with the space. And that's the selling point that I think most businesses don't always embody. On that note, speaking of love and, you know, being in love, because yes, why not? Why not love?
And it's Valentine's.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
Valentine's.
is there any wedding or any notable achievements in terms of catering to a wedding that you just want to talk about?
Yes, I think it's what really is quite something that sorry. So I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah.
I think something that's really come at my mind a lot of times like over the years, I've seen how the arrangements have changed. You know, from over the years, like it's like people are moving away from the modern teardrop kind of bridal bouquet. They
Yeah.
are moving more into dry things, modern type of arrangements.
I wanted to actually ask about that. It's like I think I saw that.
Yes, and the other thing is people are also moving away from flowers like roses and lilies or things like that. I think people
Flower
are.
girl. I'm a rose girl.
It's
I
like-
would definitely have roses at my wedding.
It's almost like people are moving
Yeah.
more to wild kind of flowers, giving it a more natural look, which is actually it's something very nice actually to work with, since it's not the flowers that we are used to working with.
So you do
although
cater to
We
all this.
do actually. We also have now, besides our imported flowers, we do have local farms here in Namibia where we can get more wild type of flowers, which is also very nice to cater for those type of arrangements.
Yeah.
So especially for weddings, I think people are moving away from this big type of arrangements.
Yes.
Costing them a lot of money. So it's so much better just putting 1 or 2 flowers in a vase, decorating the tables for the guests
Exactly.
with something completely different, which looks much very more attractive than these big kind of table runners. So it's very
And
interesting
there's
how
also
things
now
have
different ways
changed.
that we can, approach the concept of your wedding day, which I
Yes.
love. Like there's a concept of you can have a night wedding, meaning like the ceremony happens at night. So meaning the flower arrangement for that would be different.
Yes, it looks also very different, especially at night, like you said. So it's interesting actually how things have changed over the years.
Yes.
Which makes it interesting
Yeah.
and very exciting to work with flowers, because we are not more using those hard type of flowers and the more common flowers. We are moving into more dried kind of arrangements.
And also, I think
preserved
there's more
flowers.
like an authentic expression. Like now we're seeing different people doing different things, and I'm like, oh, this weddings don't actually have to be like the traditional sense of how it has always been done over the years.
It's almost becoming a trend.
It's almost, yes, and I love that. At first I thought I didn't want to get married, and I was just like, I'm not going to daydream about my wedding day because, ugh. But then I saw that you can actually make it your own day. It can be special to you, what I want, what's unique to me.
Yes, and I think-
and it's my day at the end of the day. So when I saw that you can actually curate it to your needs and wants, I was like, yeah, actually, I'm down for this. And I like that there's also flower shops like yourself that cater to that, like for your unique expression
Yes.
as an individual.
Yes, I think especially for brides and couples which do have
yeah, you
who
do
wants
that.
to go into planning of the wedding now in the next few months or in the coming years or so. I think it's important that you should all remember it's your day, and it doesn't have to be overwhelming big flower arrangements. Whichever suits you and your personality,
Yeah.
we do have a look into that, and whatever suits you, we quote according to that. So it doesn't have to be something extraordinary, or do you?
Girl, you're selling me the concept.
You do you.
Speaking of flowers, do you guys offer any unique type of flowers? Maybe flowers that can maybe last longer?
Yes.
Flowers that are,
We do.
environmentally friendly for the eco-friendly couples. You get a variety of people out there.
Yes, I think what's very important in we tend to forget that is that flowers are also seasonal. So it's very difficult to get some, like you have a picture of a flower arrangement or bridal bouquet that you have in mind, and once we see that, it's very we need to go into planning to see what flowers is available during that season. So I do think that whenever you plan a wedding, then especially your bridal flower arrangements, then I think it's important to keep in mind that to ask the florist what type of flowers is available during the season. Like hot seasons, obviously roses don't last.
Yeah.
So it's so
Yeah.
I've actually seen people moving into more a type of like a Casablanca lily, something that tend to be more used for funerals. Actually, yes, that was like people think
But
it's
things
more
are
funeral
moving,
flowers.
yeah.
But it's so nice, and
enough.
it's a hot flower. So once it opens, then it's looking so beautiful. So especially during Namibian hot seasons, it's important to keep in mind that there is flowers you can use to still make it look pretty. It can still look very pretty, but not the common flowers like roses and chrysanthemums. Only greens, although I've seen people using most of greens. They like greens.
Yeah, I do hear the term bridezilla being thrown around, and I don't like it, guys. brides are just stressed. It's just a stressful time. How do you deal with someone coming in and you can just see that they're stressed? How do you reassure the bride and just make sure that they have a good time in terms of just picking their flowers?
I think I haven't seen so much stressed brides though, but I do know what you're talking about. I think whenever brides come in and they plan on their wedding flowers, what we often tend to say to them or tell them is that they can sit again and look at ideas. Pinterest, Google, there's so many ideas that you can get. And then at the end of the day, we just assure them that they can be relaxed and that we'll do whatever, because we are the experts. So we make it pretty, even though we don't use exactly the flowers that they want. So we do.
You can play around with the idea.
Yes. So which makes it easier, and I have to be honest, there's a lot of customers and clients that do settle for that. Although I know there are people who see an idea and that they want that exactly
that.
So it tends to be difficult sometimes, but at the end of the day, we do assure them that they'll get something pretty still.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that vibe when I enter the shop. Be it, you're not just choosing flowers for just a wedding day or something. Perhaps it's like for me, I'm gonna get flowers because I just moved into a new place, and I just feel like it needs that. Yes, exactly. So I'm with you. Do you get what I'm saying? And I get that vibe when I come in here, that people are willing to help whatever the occasion or reason is that you're getting flowers for.
Yes, and I think what's also important for working with flowers and being a florist is that whatever you create should be what the client wants, but you should always put something of yourself into that arrangement. And that's very important. It's something I've learned over these past few years, that you do feel, I love my job. Whenever you can create something of yourself into that arrangement. So you know that it's not only the customer that's happy, but you're putting something good out there.
I love that. Now, before I let you go, and obviously I won't let you go off camera, you're going to help me choose flowers from my place. Tell the viewers where they can find you guys. In case they want to buy flowers for a loved one, for themselves, or for their wedding.
All right, so at the moment we have 2 branches. We are now in Gustav Fox Center, which is next to Havani Hotel in Independence Avenue, and then we also have a shop, this one, which is in Marwa Mall next to Checkers, and that's the 2 shops we have. We're not planning to get any more now, so you can just find us here now.
All right, thank you so much. We'll be right back after this. And that's all we have for you on this episode of Trourok and Roll. Don't forget to catch us same time, same place. From me, Glenn Rashipura. Until next time.